first line of the Shema, and then I know you know what is often called Vahafta, but I want to do the Vayomer as well. And the reason that I mention this is because Vayomer, this passage, includes reference to the tzitzit. So you'll see me kiss the tzitzit. Okay, let's do the first line.
Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad.
Good, that's nice and loud. Okay, right, take it from page 236.
Vayomer Adonai El Moshe Lemor Daber El Bnei Yisrael V'amarta Alehem V'asu lahem tzitzit Al kanfei vigdehem L'dorotam V'natnu Al tzitzit hakanaf B'til techelet V'hayav lachem L'tzitzit uritem oto Uzchartem et kol mitzvot Adonai V'asitem otam V'lo taturu Acharei lebavchem Acharei enechem Asher atem zonim acharehem Leman tizkeru V'asitem et kol mitzvotai V'hitem kedoshim le'elohechem Ani Adonai Elohechem Asher hotzeit yatzchem Me'eretz Mitzrayim V'hiyot lachem le'elohim Ani Adonai Elohechem
Adonai Elohechem. Very good, very good. Nice and loud, bold, positive, strong. Very good. Okay, so that goes into Micha Mocha, and then the Tefillah, which...
Yeah, that works. Yeah.
Oh, I haven't done that one. Nice, okay. Then the Tefillah, Adonai Safatai Tiftach, yep. And all that which you're doing with Cantiliana and so on. And it's worth mentioning, by the way, just as you were doing that and you went, what is it? We're going to be singing along with you, right? I just wanted to be sure there that you knew it, okay? So if there's any point where you think, I can't think of the tune, we'll do it. And that's part of being a leader, right? Being a prayer leader, part of being a leader is starting the tempo, guiding the community, but also responding and hearing. And so you get strength from them as they get strength from you. Or you get leadership and guidance from them as they get leadership and guidance from you. So that's actually why I think it's really important to help lead prayers, because you learn how to be a leader. So if you're ever unsure, listen and we'll follow you. Okay, so Tefillah, pretty sure Cantiliana knows it well. I'm pretty sure you know it well. So we go all the way through Tefillah. We have the Oseh Shalom at the end, the Oseh Shalom, that one. Nice. It's a little challenging because he doesn't have his guitar here today.
No, it's fine.
I mean, you could. Okay. Okay. Then everyone sits down because we've now got through a fair chunk of the service through the Tefillah, and that leads us to the part with the parents' prayer, which I realized I didn't follow up. So. Oh, very good. Okay. Oh, very good. Okay, so here's what's going to happen. You're not reading it now or anything like that. But I will mention the origins of the custom of the bar mitzvah ceremony, how it developed, how it wasn't really a ceremony, or it was a father saying, thank God I'm no longer responsible for this boy, how it developed into prayers and so on. And then how it moved into the synagogue and moved into ritual. But it's really important to have a prayer, I think. So that's the point where I invite Laurel, who's currently busy, and Jeff. So Laurel and Jeff are going to come up and stand here. Laurel? Yes. Now let me turn this off. Let me turn this off for a second. So the idea is that you're talking to him, looking at him, and talking into the mic. So just for photographic purposes, more than anything else, I move out the way. Just say something nice and loving to your son. And the question is, like, one of you at a time, usually.
Have to put it up a little bit.
Yes, absolutely move the mic as you need. Okay,
Okay.
turn to him slightly more if you can.
A little bit like this?
Yeah.
Okay. We're so proud of you, Seth. And it's so fun to be here with all of our friends and families that have traveled from all over. And you've worked incredibly hard. Every morning I hear you practicing
Good.
because you're so studious and you want to learn. And we're just so incredibly proud.
There you-
And I will definitely have Kleenex when I
Right,
read this
we have them under the thing, and that's fine. You saw me at Zaffra's, right? I blubbed like a baby,
Yes.
right? It's totally appropriate to
Yes.
cry here, right?
Yes,
Totally
totally
appropriate.
appropriate.
If it gets to the point where you're not able to speak, that's a different matter.
No, I've practiced.
We did have, you can practice as much as you like. In the moment, that's totally different. We did have one student, quite a number of years ago, just turn to their parent and say, "Do you want me to read it?" Because the parent was just like out of control crying. So it's fine, we'll have Kleenex here and so on. Okay, let's just swap. So Jeff does a bit as well.
Yeah, a little bit, yeah. Seth, I'm very proud of you. I want the speech to be a surprise for tomorrow.
Yep.
So what's that really long Latin thing that they have? I think if you want to have like a whole bunch of text, but they don't want to have like come up with an actual document, ipsum something or other.
Yeah, the Ipsum. Yep, that's right. No. Well, really, it's. I mean, it's interesting because the point of the prayer is to praise the child without being a speech. It's not a speech, but it's really saying, you know, what we're thankful for in Seth. So it helps if family and everyone else can hear. So, okay. Right, once that's done, chance for emotion, hugs, etc., which Sabra here definitely wants to photograph. So just hold those hugs.
Oh, okay.
There you go. They're very cute. Okay, do not disappear. Because what? Why? Because now we do the passing of the Torah from generation to generation. This is where it says here tentative ARG openers are Ethan, Kristen, Harry, and Elizabeth. Right? Is that correct? Right. Okay. So what we need is two of you on one side of the ARG and two of you on the other side of the ARG. So we need you to come up now. That was very good timing. You're very not bumping into each other. More this way, this way, this way, this way. Okay. So maybe an adult and a child on one side, and an adult and a child on the other side, if you want. I think it's probably best. So you keep going up, keep going up. No, right. Okay. So what I need from you is one of you. I need you kind of tucked in a bit. So like two of you here. Two of you there, because in a moment you're going to open the ark. And then we're going to pass Torah from generation to generation. And so it says here, Mary and Robert, Betsy and Dick, Debbie, Roger, Ethan, Laurel, Jeff. The idea is anyone who I've named, I need you to come up and stand in a diagonal line with Seth right at the very end. So, the oldest, here we go, the oldest is going to stand here, and the youngest, Seth, is going to stand, keep going, there. Okay? Yeah, the youngest in the line. You're right. How old are you? How old are you? I'm guessing about 34. Right, you 34? No. 5. Okay, I was close. Right? Okay, not really close. So while they're coming up, you're now opening this ark. So one of you needs to grab, right, so you need to carefully, but demonstrably, give it a pull, keep going. Pull. Okay. Okay, so from the people I mentioned, I need the oldest standing here. Excuse me. The oldest standing here, facing the community, and then going down in age in a diagonal line. So all of you lot in the line. So you may need to go a tiny bit more that way. A bit more that way. Okay, there we go. Now, there's a reason you're in a diagonal line, or at least you were until it got to Jeff, and then right. So you got to go back a bit. Keep going, Laura, but be careful of the thing there. Okay, right. The reason it's a diagonal line is because we want everyone to be able to see. Okay. So now that you have opened the ark, what we need for you to do is to kind of tuck in just a little. Right. Okay. So Sabra just wants a photo before we do anything. He can't. He can't. Yeah. There you go. Perfect. Okay. Okay. Right. Yeah. So you can get in. Okay, right, so I need the ark openers tucked in just a little. What I'm going to do, and we're going to do this slower than we will tomorrow, so that Sabra can take a photo of everyone getting a Torah scroll, right? What I'm going to do is I'm going to lift out the Torah scroll, Cantiliana will be singing, and I hold on to it, but you embrace it, kiss it, something. It's basically you're passing it down from generation to generation, but you don't have the responsibility of carrying the weight, right? The weight, the burden of Torah in the community, that falls on my shoulder. So you basically just sort of put an arm around it or something like that, okay? And then it gets to Seth, who will carry it. Okay, so here we go. It's medium, right? So, whoops. So, I just put it like this, and then Sabra's going to take a photo. There you go. And then this. There you go. Ah, very good. Sorry. Okay. And I will not let go of this until you say, okay. Do not smack your mother in the head. Right? Okay, you're walking over here. Right, this is where, nice, are we flossing? Right, so then Cantiliana flies through this next part, right? So that you don't have to carry this very much for very long. So we're facing here, I'll have a siddur, they'll be singing, they'll be reading, and so on. Gadlu l'Adonai iti, u'n'ramamar shemo yachdav. At that point, right, we turn, and then you're doing a figure of 8. Hold on a second. As he turns to go down, you're closing the ark doors. And then we encourage everyone who is able to follow along with Seth, okay? To bring your mini Torahs. They're closing the curtains, right? So while they're closing the curtains, you're all filing down, following Seth, and then you join as well, okay? So, Seth, here's the important thing, steps, right? There are steps here, and we have seen someone get this wrong while carrying a Torah scroll. So hold on. So what you're doing is you're stepping down, 1, 2, 3, and then the extra step. Hold on. So, and then everyone is following along. You're doing a figure of 8. What you're doing is you're going straight to the back, going around, straight to the back, going round. Okay, let's do a bit of a procession. There will be music, so step, 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 and step. There you go. Okay, right, follow along, follow along. You got to follow along. Let's give Sabra a chance to get nice conga, Abbas family line conga photos. Okay. Okay. Now, Seth, you will find that people will like be all kissy and so on, right? Try not to lose the train behind, but at the same time, train behind need to kind of catch up as well. So people will sometimes stop, but you kind of need to keep going. At this point, this is your pit stop. Just to check, I will probably just do a little bit of that just to help you. There you go. And then you're doing the second half, okay? Now, who is undressing and dressing the scroll? So both grandmas, I need you here. So, right, so once you do the first loop, you come here, okay? Right? That way you can be ready, okay? You are the pit stop crew, okay? And so,
We live in Indiana. Pit crews are big.
so you know what we're talking about here. Right, okay. So what's going to happen is he's going to bring this round, I'm going to get it and bring it here, and then we're going to be like, zoo, 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 like that, right? Okay, I'll show you how. I'll show you how we do this. Okay, keep going, Seth. Keep going, keep going. Do not let go until I say, okay. Okay, then you get yourself ready for the Torah reading as I come dashing through here. Okay, I need one of you to be standing around there. It's all from around there, really. So you grab the rimonim, you grab the bells, 1 and 2. Yes, I do. And then you bring them over here onto that stand just over there that's sticking up. Next comes the yad, which goes to Seth. Then goes the breastplate, which is both sides. Oh, she wants a photo of that. There you go. No, okay, right. So the breastplate, you can hang that from the other one, so long as you hang it in the double, right? So you're using both chain. Oh, that's a good idea. You can pass. I have not seen that before, right? Then you are yanking the cover. Keep going, keep going. Perfecto. You've done this before. And then that hangs over here like so. Okay, when she puts it back on. Well, okay. Okay. Certainly for the Torah reading, Seth will have the stand. Right, Seth, when you use this, just wait. When you use this, you need to stand in the middle. If you stand at the back, it will tip, right? So you need to plonk yourself firmly in the middle, okay? Very good. Okay. Oh, we'll need to move this, actually. Yes.
I think we should move it after.
Services tonight, yeah. Okay. I'll give a brief spiel. There's your yad. So this is where you find your place in the Torah and so on. While I give a little thing, I will keep talking until you find the place, basically. You know, I'm a rabbi. My specialty is just talking.
Oh, yeah.
Right, I get it. Until people beg me to stop. So I will mention that we're on page 657 of the big books and how impressive it is to read from Torah because you're reading without vowels, you're reading, you know, et cetera, right?
This section of the Torah all looks the same to me, so if we lose the column, I'll have a hard time.
Right, so we have two different jobs. Cantiliana and I have two different jobs. Her job is to ensure that you say the right words. My job is to ensure that you follow the right lines, right? So I'm not even, if you make a mistake in the Hebrew, which happens sometimes, you know, it's going to be Cantiliana who corrects you, not me. If, however, you jump a line, I'm literally going to grab this and be like, look there, and so on, okay? So tag team. Okay, so once you've got your place, kind of lock it in your mind, because then you're going to close the scroll and do the blessing. Cantiliana will call you up. She'll use your Hebrew name, Set Yosef ben Yosef Velea. Nice, I like that. And then you do the blessing before the Torah reading. Baruch Adonai Hamavarach Le'olam Va'ed.
Baruch Adonai Hamvarach Le'olam Va'ed. Baruch Adonai Eloheinu melech
Asher Bachar Banu Mikol Ha'amim V'natan Lanu Esprato Baruch Atah Adonai Noten HaTorah.
Amen.
Vayomer Moshe El Adonai Re'eh Atah Omer Elai Ha'al Et Ha'am Hazeh V'Kal Lo Datani Et Asher Tishlach Imi V'Ata Marta Yedaticha V'Shem V'gam Atzata Fein B'Einai V'Anta Imna Matzati Fein B'Einecha Odi'eni Et Derachecha V'Dahacha Lema'an Emsachein B'Einecha Urei Ki Amecha Goy Hazeh Vayamar Panai Yelechu Banichoti Lach Vayomer Elav Im Ein Hanecha Holechim Al Taleinu Mizeh Ubameh Yevadai Ko Ki Matzati Fein Beinecha Ani V'Amecha Aloho Balachtecha Imanu V'Niflinu Ani V'Amecha Mikol Ha'am Asher Al Pnei Ha'adama.
Spot on. Excellent. Really excellent. Do you know why there are light letters and dark letters on the scroll?
It's like new and old.
Yeah. This scroll, and I think it's also, as you read it, this scroll comes from Mlada Boleslav, which was a Czech community that was destroyed in the Holocaust. But the scroll was saved. And it was lent to our community, and we promised to take care of it. But what we didn't consider before I was here was there was a pipe that ran above the ark, and there was a thunderstorm, and this scroll was soaked. And every single one of these black letters are letters that needed to be written again, right? And that was part of our responsibility. So it's actually, it holds old and new. It's actually, I think, really lovely. So that's why it's there. That was excellent. Okay, so traditionally, photo op. Yeah, yeah. Okay.
Blessing after.
Baruch Atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher natan lanu Torat emet v'chayei olam nata b'tocheinu. Baruch Atah Adonai noten haTorah.
Amen. Now, just to help Sabra, we need someone to grab a chair. Remember this one? Yes. Right. Yeah, can you grab a chair? Right. And can you bring it up here for us? There's totally a reason for this. Yeah, it's always here. Right. So here's what we do. I need you to come here and hold this chair. You could get Steph down as one. I need you to hold that chair so Sabra can stand on it. So you need to stand here. Right, there you go. Right. So the idea is, this comes from Rabbi Schwab, my predecessor, that it's the best photo. Whoops. It's the best photo of you with the Torah scroll. We get it as open as much as we can. And then Sabra will kind of close in or zoom in a bit. Let me see if I can get it. There we go. Okay, that's not actually your reading, but that's okay, right? We could roll it slightly if you want. Okay. Lean over like you're chanting. What?
Hold on one sec. Stay right where you are. Don't move. Oh, they're mine. Sorry.
Okay, fine.
They're
Good.
really high. Yeah. Sorry. I put them there because I didn't want to run all
That's
the way
fine.
back.
No, that's good.
Before I leave,
That's good. Do you want us to roll slightly so it's actually on your reading? Give us a second. Don't be sorry. Don't be sorry. Just checking.
Yeah, they're mine.
That's you, right? Give me a second. There you go, right? I'm out the way. There you go. That's actually his reading.
Oh, good. Okay, so we'll move a couple then.
Yeah. Trust us. This photo has been taken for decades, literal decades, after Rabbi Schwab worked out, here's the angle you want. Okay. Okay. Now, once that's done, you face a choice. Remember the choice?
Yes.
Right. Don't do what
Say no.
Ari did. Please. I knew he would, but look, you do have a choice. And the truth is, you do have a choice in that you've read Torah, you've fulfilled every mitzvah that you need to fulfill. You could go home. And you also have the opportunity now to read Torah on behalf of other people, to go straight into mitzvah. I trust you, right? I know. Okay, so the second aliyah.
You can stand by the window, please.
Oh, yes.
I thought you'd get more Torah in the shot.
Correct. Yeah, that's good. Okay, second aliyah. Cantaliana will call up Laurel and Jeff,
Oh. Okay, now you can go up.
assuming Seth stays, which I think is a safe assumption. I think it's a safe assumption. Precisely, right. Okay, so traditionally you show people where you are in the scroll.
Where are they? No, that's the first one.
That's the first one.
Where's the second one? Wait, that's the first one.
There you go. Right, okay. So, and then they'll take either a talit, a siddur, or something not hands.
Right.
And then they will lead the blessing. Baruch Adonai Hamavarach Le'olam Va'ed.
Baruch Adonai Hamarach Le'olam Va'ed. Baruch Atah Adonai Eloheinu Melech HaOlam Asher Bachar Banu Mikol Ha'amim V'natan Lanu Et Torato Baruch Atah Adonai Noten HaTorah.
Amen. Then I lean this in. Now, whoever is closest, I ask you to just hold that. Okay.
Vayomer Adonai el Moshe Kaham et hadavar hazeh Asher dibarta esa kimatzata chen beinai Va'edacha b'shem Vayomer har'ini na et kevodecha Vayomer ani avir kol tuvi al panecha v'karati v'shem Adonai lefanecha v'chanoti et asher acho v'richamti et asher arachem Vayomer lo tucha lirod et panai Ki lo yerani ha'adam v'achrai Vayomer Adonai hine machom iti v'nitzavta al hatzor v'haya bavur kavodi v'samticha b'nikra hatzor v'sakoticha pi Alecha adovri, Bahasiroti et kapi, Ra'ita et acharai, Ufanai lo yera'u.
Baruch Atah Adonai Eloheinu Melech HaOlam Asher Natan Lanu Torah Emet V'chayei Olam Nata B'tuchenu Baruch Atah Adonai Noten HaTorah.
Amen. At that point, don't disappear. Don't do what Jeff's about to do. Right? Don't disappear, because then I give a little blessing. Right? Misha Berach Avotenu V'Imotenu, blessing, Jewish. Okay? Very good. Okay. And then Savra takes a picture. Right? Savra takes a picture. Get right in. No, wait. Move your legs. Oh, I see. There you go. Because the steps there. Right, okay.
Sure.
Okay. Then, because we'll have guitars and things, probably best to move down or move. They can? Oh, they say, okay.
Just don't knock on your door.
Yeah, don't knock the guitar. Okay.
When you leave, maybe don't go.
Okay.
But you're not leaving yet.
So you're shuffling around next to Canton. I'll hold the scroll. You're shuffling around.
Set. When in doubt, Matsata doesn't have a yud, and Matsati ends in a yud.
Yes.
That's what to look for. Matsati ends in a yud.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, you figured it out. You were fine.
Okay, Cantiliana, I mentioned we continue in Exodus 34, page 658. Cantiliana will call up Betsy and Dick.
Yeah.
Hebrew name.
And I need your Hebrew names. Keisha? Okay, great. And,
Yep.
okay, no worries. And then Keisha, Elishaba. Okay. And then for, so your full name is your name plus Bats, whatever. Do you ever have a third, or do you do your parents' name?
It's my parents' name
Yes.
is Bat Sarah. My dad didn't, we don't know his Hebrew name.
Batsara?
Vaheri.
Okay, so you can do that. You know, Sarah Vaheri.
I asked my mom and she didn't know.
Oh, okay. Okay, let me just, there you go. I'll move out the way. Okay, all yours.
Baruch hu et Adonai hambarak.
Baruch
Adonai hambarak le'olam va'ed. Baruch atah